The panel's comments regarding Céline, Javier, and Jimena were directed at a woman who is strong, empowered, centered, intelligent, and strategic. Céline, in her own way, plays a clean game. Did they really wait until tonight, after 60-odd days, to finally highlight Céline? When before they were calling her a brute and a moron. Shame on you guys. The stupid morons are actually you, that panel La Jefa. And the production team have conducted themselves consistently since day one. Yet you guys tried to destroy her, and now today, you're singing her praises. The role Kaylee is playing leaves much to be desired. When she stands up to declare that she would save herself. How selfish! Why then does she attack Horacio? I had hoped she would say, "I'll save Kenzo." That would have been a heroic stance in the eyes of the public, and we would have saved her for her heroism and sacrifice, both in our eyes and in the eyes of her room. Now, if Horacio wins, given the attack she has launched against him, she certainly deserves to save herself. But just imagine, or could you imagine, if she were to win the immunity challenge and then save Horacio instead of Kenzo? She might do so solely because of the way she nominated Kenzo, without realizing that the production team and La Jefa are actually the ones controlling the roulette wheel. I get the feeling Horacio senses this, judging by his gestures as he left the voting room looking frustrated, a frustration that ultimately cost him a direct nomination. They brought Laura G in just to tell that brute Yoriflan to trust Fabio. She practically entered the game solely to benefit the Earth Room team. It was completely unnecessary. Maripili and Saboni were eliminated today, thank God. During the gala, Maripili told Jimena that she hadn't actually provided much information. What exactly did she mean by that? In other words, she entered the game to favor the Earth Room again. Totally unnecessary, Jaffa. Perhaps those brief appearances by Maripili and Saboni to trigger a shift in the game, but it was a shift entirely in favor of the Earth Room. The appearances by Laura G, Jennifer, and that stupid guy who showed up just to confront Kirby. All of these interventions were completely unnecessary. They only demonstrated that everyone is in favor of Team Tierra and against Team Agua. They don't care what Sergio Mayer or Laura Zapata have to say. Worst of all, the public only listens to their voices, the voices of those of us who are truly in favor of justice. To be honest, they did make a mistake by nominating Fabio for eviction, but at the same time, what could they do if La Jefa and the production team control everything? They are essentially helpless. It's not their fault. No matter which way they turn, La Jefa wants to be in control, leaving Team Agua with their hands tied. My people, leave your comments below. Finally, as I mentioned in my previous video, Stefano gave 3 points to Fabio without a second thought. Why? Why didn't give points to Yoriflan or El Divo? Because Fabio is his brother, in quotation marks, from the time they spent together in Argentina. With her tricks, La Jefa further inflated the egos of Stefano and Yoriflan. Now, Fabio has become an obstacle for Stefano. He wanted Fabio out even before the show began, and the spotlight Maripili is sharing with Fabio has become the straw that broke the camel's back. He expected Maripili to take an interest in him, not in Fabio. Well, to wrap things up, here are the partial standings for Friday, according to Centeno Angel J. Fabio leads with 46%. Céline has 14%. Horacio has 7%. Kirby has 7%. Josh has 5%. And Kenny has 5%. Kaylee is in last place at risk of elimination with 3%, while Kenzo is also in imminent danger. However, the final decision rests with La Jefa and the production team. Keep voting. Don't play games with your votes. You could end up hurting your own favorite contestant. Thanks, and until next